Hello, Chris back here again with another episode of MGGA. We're going to be doing another quick draft of AFR. It's going to end in a day and a half, so gotta get it in while we can. Our rare is not very exciting. Eh. So we could be Dice Tribal. I think that's where we're at. We'll see what our next rare is. Another useless blue card. It can make something a 4/4. Another artifact. So we'll have to pick up another artifact. Wizard, no good artifact there. Wizard. Eh. Huh. There's... yeah, it's a roll. An artifact, but it's white, so we can't really do anything with it. It may just not be worth it to have the black staff in the deck. That's a good dice card, but this is a better payoff for dice, so that's where we're headed. Actually, we do not have any. I am worried about this deck. Do we have 4 black staffs? Yes. We'll take out an arcane investigator. Alright, so we're blue-red. Dice. Is it dice? Could be. I just don't know yet. So we can magic missile next turn. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, the dancer can't survive. Yeah. Gonna sack it, gain 3 life. To each their own. So we're gonna be Dyson. Dyson and Dyson. With our worst Frost Links. Frost Links will always give us the best effect. This will only give us the best effect some of the time. 2 basic lands, put them in the hand. It's a good start. Should have waited. I thought maybe it would still roll the dice. But no, you have to choose a creature that opponent controls, so there will be no dice. Which is very sad. Quite an equipment-heavy build. I do have an instant or sorcery. 15. I like where we're at. Attack for 3. Because then we can just magic missile. Force our opponent to continue putting away threats, or we'll just go for the murder. If we attacked them with everything there, we could have dealt 5 more damage, but they might have blocked something. Does our opponent have 1 creature? Is Hill Giant Herd Gorger their only creature? Scry 2. Actually, we want that land. Sad that the dwarf doesn't proc on every dice roll. Because if he did proc on every dice roll, sack a permanent. So if we can draw a cheap dice roll, we can Barbarian class, and then, ooh, you have Vigilance? You don't. Do you have a double strike spell? You did. That's disappointing. Disappointing. It's an odd scenario, because double strike isn't that common. Doubling power is not that common either. I guess we kind of saw that card earlier, so we should have been at least marginally aware of it, but what's done is done. Until the end of your next turn. Sure. Having a 4/5 blocker is good enough for us. Scry 1. Dwarf to the bottom. No attack. Moonblessed Cleric. Slightly better Heliod's Pilgrim, I guess? I don't know if Heliod's Pilgrim puts in hand. I don't think it does. Top or bottom? I should have done that first. A top roll on Earth Cult Elemental could just end the game. Yeah, guess it did. So despite our rough start, we're not out. I guess there's a lot of variance in this deck. Like if we got a 20, we could have... Yeah. Guess if we had a 20 in our last game, we could have done a little bit better, but... On the play is not the place you want to find yourself. But Brazen Dwarf is a decent card. You want a pump? Can you do it twice? Neat. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know why people are willing to make this trade. Did I skip past my attack step there? You have Flash. We can put you in whenever we want to. That is an upside over Frostlinks. It's quite tapped. So Arcane Investigator is the right block here, because it has a dice roll ability. Yep, as expected. So are they going to counterattack? Or are they just going to stare at their Gaia's Cradle on a stick? Counterattack? That means our counterattack will go through. Sack a permanent. Probably a land. They have too many of those. So we win. It has menace. They can't block it. Up to silver. It's pretty good. especially for some not very climactic games. Getting there the easy way. We're up against Tom now. If the internet has taught me anything, it's that Toms are a serious threat that need to be dealt with. So we have our payoffs. We have some dice roll cards. We don't have blue mana, which is necessary, but our opponent is slow. We don't have to worry too much about whether or not there's a payoff or not. So black deck, I imagine they're not very fast. Adventures is probably the archetype they're running, but they might be doing something different. No, they're red-black, so they're treasures. Treasures, probably. Doesn't untap during its next upkeep. Barbarian class is cool. It's just a shame there aren't too many dice cards in all of Magic. Well, there are more, but So we deal 1, take out a creature, or we deal 2 and don't take out a creature. I like that either way. I don't have an instant sorcery for this, so this won't proc either. That's sad. If we draw a yeah, we didn't draw a cheap creature. So we're just gonna pass here. Hopefully we can trade for the Yung-Ti Fangblade. So that right there's the plan. See how well it goes off for us. We don't want them to start venturing. They may not be a venture deck, but you can still get value out of going into a dungeon. Go dice roll. So land or creature, what it'll be? Creature? So we deal 8 this turn? Assuming no tricksy things happen. Then we chump the Yung-Ti and bounce whatever they play. Feels like a way to win to me. That's just rude. The question is, do we even block it here? No. You can go up to 7 if you want, or scry, or whatever. So a 20 could win us the game. Nat 20. So funny. Do you have an answer to your own creature murdering you? Nope, well, that's just how it goes. This deck is faster than the other ones we've played in the AFR draft. We generally play slow archetypes. But when your plan is to attack and win, time just doesn't seem to fly by like it usually does. You can't keep that. We can keep that. Yeah, I like this. Boy, Magic has quite the array of artists, doesn't it? Like Tung Dong Shu. Probably very badly pronounced, but look at that grin. I'm always impressed by his grinning ogre. And you have Ekaterina Burmick. Also some pretty cool artwork. Lai Setlowen. Gonna put Christie to the bottom. Because we don't have the mana to play that. So I can actually take a land. That's cool. I didn't know that. I stole their rare. That was rather rude of me. We're gonna get hit in the face for it, so I don't feel bad. Do not know which one will come out on top. They'll both die, so it doesn't really matter which one comes out on top, but it's the moral of the thing, you know? Are they just dwarfs? There might be equipment. They're probably equipment. They're probably not dwarfs. There is no dwarf lord, so it'd be weird if they were dwarfs. We have our grinning ogre. I know it's hoarding ogre, but look at that grin. That face. Ah. It all started with that smile. 3 mana. What can they do? Don't kill my grinning ogre. You're better than that. Come on. I only have one of them. Okay, you went for a dwarf hold champion. I can respect that. Nine. It's not a land, so we can't take it. Two treasures is enough. I'm surprised they didn't block. We'll actually save those for next turn. Definitely conserving their strength. Displacer Beast can be a monster in the right circumstances. Ability to return it to your hand and cast it again means it's really hard to kill in combat. No. That wasn't what I wanted to see. $20. Go back up to 7. Ooh, they got an equipment. That's not fun. Looks fair to me. Please make no altercations. Rude. Anything I can wish up. I could get a 1/1. $12. So that I can hasten whatever threat I need. So they can move the equipment. Attack. I'll be forced to chump. But then, Hopefully I can win on the back swing. Oh. Everything's still good, right? Oh, because we dealt damage to it. So the land now has menace. We have a 1/1 blocker. We do not have a 1/1 blocker. That's very sad. We died this turn? Maybe? We'll probably die next turn. I guess our opponent was thinking the same thing. Dice rolls got us there. I still want a 20 on an Earth Cult Elemental. That would be very fun. And I would very much like that to happen in MTGA, if that's possible. Dances when drunk. We have a Troubadour in the back, so it might be true. We have Bad Shock, Dwarf, Bad Frostlakes, Displacer, Wizard class. I like Wizard class. I'd like a Reliquary Tower more, but I do like it. So we got Alex Bronwyn, Gabor Skilakazi, Christy Blaneska, Brian Sola, Martin Neal, Adam Pocket, and Adam Pocket. Got a good roundup of artists here in our hand. Got one dice card, one dungeon card. Our opponent is thinking over their life choices. We don't know what's going on in their head, but we can assume it has something to do with their poor life choices. We don't know if they have poor life choices, but anybody that willingly admits when they walk into a room that they start dancing when they're drunk probably isn't the best decision maker. Not to judge, not to judge. Sometimes bad decisions are fun too, but definitely something odd going on here. 2. They made a 1/1. We need to play a mountain if we want a dwarf. So even if they equip it, we'll just block it. It's good enough for us. Let's get some early dice rolling going. I guess a 10 was enough to make it non-untapped during the untap step. That's kind of cool. That is a big boy. Let's see if they take the bait. You gonna do it? You never had the courage. See if we can get a land. We are the Goblin deck now. I don't know, I'm vaguely hoping that after Jumpstart, Modern Horizons comes out. No, it's Jumpstart something Horizons. Either way, I'm hoping that Elves becomes a little bit better. Elves is one of my favorite decks. I've played a lot on the channel, played a lot in my free time. It's a good deck. But it does get hurt sometimes by Wrath. And Collected Company, it was helpful in getting rid of Wrath, but you really want to be doing other things. And no blocks. So if we do this, 4 damage. And then if we do this, submit 2. Good enough for me. All the things are dead, as they should be, and we get to attack. Did they draw creatures? Running into a lot of people that seem to love equipment, and while I don't have anything against equipment, they're just not that great. But I guess they're fine to play against. Burning Wish. Actually just Wish. There's no fire here, I assure you. What was that one that we got last time? It was pretty good. It doesn't matter too much. That could be a good solution. Yes, he's an okay one. I mean, he just died, so having him come... Actually, his friend just died. We swing in for 3. Double block. Quite bold. I think we chance it here. Top or bottom? So we dealt 3. They went from 9 to 6. They redrew their Chittering Skeleton. And they're going to equip it up again. We're going to play our Earth Cult Elemental. Let's see if this opponent has played against Earth Cult Elemental before. It says permanent, not non-land permanent. Yeah, they've played against it before. So they sack a land, which is sad. But whoa. Rude. We'll take it. Because we win next turn. Gain a life. We'll block with the displacer. Oh, that's only sorcery, isn't it? That's why we couldn't do it. It was the wrong play that turn, which is why we opted out of it, but... What? I do not know what happened there. Probably missed something, but that felt wrong. Because we had, it was 5 power, and we put 5 toughness in front of it. So it shouldn't have dealt us any damage. Unless it had like double strike or something? We went to -3, which implies double strike, but no certainty there. Get our Brazen Dwarf out. He's strong enough to survive a shock. Two damage. Lightfoot Rogue cannot survive. 1/1 Dwarf beat is all we need. Our opponent in their infinite wisdom has decided to allow us. I'll take wizard class. Don't want the actual wizard. Why? Do you want to block? Yeah, I'll block. Doesn't give it first strike though. Wow, that was a lot of effort. I think we just get rid of the pump. Play a wizard class. They can have their 2/2 all they want. Rude. Earth Cult Elemental. Nat 20, well, 17's fine too. Do we have a way to deal with a creature with flying? We do. If it's red, right? So imagine the goblin stays back, the dragon comes in. Burning Wish. Still just Wish, though. I don't know why I want it to be burning. Can't really afford to attack, though, which is a bit of a shame. Do-do-do. Taven. It's normally when I start looking at opponents' names when I start losing the series, so I feel honored about that. So nat 20 gives us an attack. That's fine too. So they put it on top, which is weird. It's not that valuable of a creature. 1/1 with haste. Not something to keep around. Boy, they really like that drain spell. So we might as well take 3 here. They didn't attack, which is a shame. Let's draw something nice. We didn't. No attack. Gotta wait it out. We drew an Earth Cult Elemental. That is nice. I don't want to downplay that. Dang. How many copies of that spell did they have? They feigned so much death. Oh, we're dead. The dragon does the job next turn. So close and yet so far. Well, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Remember to like the content, to leave a like on the video, and to subscribe to the channel for future videos. I will see you next time. Bye for now.